videos on why Giannis is not a top 5 player in the NBA right now. He is not a top 5 player because of 3 things, mainly because of 3 things. The first one being his shooting ability, second one being his playoff performances with other all-stars on the team, and the team being built around his needs and his playstyle. The third is predictability of his game. Now, let's get into some stats. We all know Giannis sucks at shooting threes. We can see that with his game. He's not the best shooter, and it definitely hurts, I feel like, or it definitely hurts his play. His career 3-point percentage is 28%, and I chose 2016 as my starting spot for all these stats just because that's when he blossomed into the MVP that he is now. 2016 is when I started, first all-star appearance, shot 27%, league average 35 that year. 2017, 2018, 30%, 2018, 2019, 25%, and then 2019, 2020, 30%, and then now this year he's shooting 28% from 3 through I think 10 games, which was pretty bad. And I think that's significant to my point because teams know he can't shoot. Teams know to leave him open because he's so bad. And so many players like Ben Simmons, they get ridiculed for not being able to shoot. Yet there's Giannis, who's being glorified as one of the best players of all time, but he's yet to figure out how to shoot, which I don't understand. How is the NBA community talking about Ben Simmons and saying, oh, Ben can't shoot, Ben is trash, and then we give Giannis a pass? They're basically the same player, except for Ben doesn't score as much. He's more a facilitator of the ball. And then we look at his free throw percentage, and 2016-2017, which was his first All-Star appearance, shot 77% from the free throw line, which is pretty good. If you were to shoot that every single year, I wouldn't be able to make this argument. Then 2017-2018, 76%. Oh, it's still pretty good. 2018-2019, 73%. Just going down a bit every year. Then from 2018-2019 to 2019-2020, the next season, shoots 63%, drops 10%. And then now, in this season, through 10 games, he shot the most free throws in the league, and he's shooting 62% from the free throw line. His worst so far throughout his career. And I just think, he drives so much, that's his game. And he can't shoot free throws. Look at James Harden, for example. He drives to the basket, gets fouled, and he gets his points off those free throws. But then there's Giannis, who's shooting 63% from the field from free throw. Not good for the team. Next, I have playoff performances. 2015, eliminated round 1 to Chicago, shot 36% from field goal, 0% from 3, 11.5 points per game. Although he hadn't really broken out yet, that's why I really give this playoff a pass, because he wasn't even an all-star yet. But in his all-star season, they missed the playoffs. 2017, he makes his second all-star appearance, eliminated round one to Toronto. Shoots 53% from the field goal range, 40% from 3, 24.8 point per game, and 3.3 turnovers per game. All right, probably his best shooting series, shooting 40% from 3, but I'm pretty sure he didn't really take that many. In 2018, eliminated round 1 to Boston, 57% from field goal, 28% from 3, 25.7 points per game, and 2.4 turnovers. Once again, eliminated round 1. In 2019, eliminated round 3 to Toronto. In the playoffs, he shot 49%. If you're only taking layups, you gotta at least get over 50%. 32 from 3, 25.5 points per game, and then 3.3 turnovers a game. And then Bucks finished first last year. Everyone's like, dang, this Bucks team's looking good. Chris Middleton finally makes an all-star appearance. They go to the bubble. Orlando won game 1. And then they sweep them after that. But basically a gentleman's sweep, let them get 1 game and sweep them the rest. Then they go to round 2 against Miami. I predicted Miami to win. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I predicted them to win. Miami was the underdog. They won. Giannis shoots 55% from field goal. This is the whole playoffs, not just the series. 55% from field goal, 32% from 3, 26.6 points per game, and then 3.3 turnovers a game. 2019, I just want to talk about that year, because that was the year Giannis and Kawhi matched up, and Kawhi just knew how to come out of the game, couldn't get hot, couldn't do anything. Giannis didn't know what to do. He can't shoot the ball, so Kawhi kind of stepped off him a bit, played really good defense, and got eliminated in 6 games against Toronto. Definitely his best playoff performance definitely was 2019, where he averaged 25 points per game. But I don't know. The team's built around him, and you can't get it done in the playoffs. And then now we talk about the notable players on each roster throughout the years that he's played in the NBA. 2014, 2015, definitely the weakest team he's ever had to play with. I'm starting at 2014 because that was the first time he made it to the playoffs. He had Chris Middleton, Jabari Parker, Ersan Ilyasova. Many people forget Ersan Ilyasova as one of the first power forwards to really be able to stretch the floor. Jabari Parker, during that time, still could put up 15 points per game. And Chris Middleton was definitely his weakest team. And then we head into 2016. 2016, probably one of his other weakest teams. Second weakest, I would say. Chris Middleton, Jabari Parker, Greg Monroe. Many people forget Greg Monroe, but he would still put up around 15 plus points per game. He was a beast on the rebound. 2017-2018, Chris Middleton, Eric Bledsoe, Malcolm Brogdon. Probably one of his better teams. But then 2018-2019, he had Chris Middleton, Eric Bledsoe, Malcolm Brogdon. Then they added Brook Lopez to help stretch the floor. I think Brook Lopez was probably one of the most underrated players to add on that team, because he makes the ability for Giannis to spread the floor for Giannis, so he can sit in the corner and Giannis can drive and do his thing, because we all know Giannis can't shoot. 2019-2020, a team where they added more people around Giannis to spread the floor. Chris Middleton, Eric Bledsoe, Wesley Matthews, Brook Lopez, Kyle Korver. They just added shooters around him, and they still got bounced in the second round. 2020-2021, this is probably his best team so far that he's played on. They've got 2 All-Stars with him, Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday. They also added Bobby Portis. They still have Brook Lopez. Drew Holiday brings the defense. Chris Middleton is able to play defense and spread the floor. Bobby Portis is a good small forward, power forward that can put up 15 points per game still. And Brook Lopez is just the one that can stretch the floor for Giannis so the paint's not clogged for him. Now we talk about predictability. When Giannis faces a good team from the Western Conference, from the Eastern Conference in the regular season, they don't really have a game plan for him. You know, they just put their best defender on him. It's only the regular season. That's why he's a regular season player. When I look at top 5, I look at playoffs and regular season. All the good teams know how to stop Giannis in the playoffs. They let him shoot, they sag off, they foul him, make him shoot free throws because they know his free throw is not that good. And they also put their best defender on him. Look at Jimmy Butler guarding Giannis for a bit. They had Bam guarding Giannis for a bit. And then in 2019 playoffs, they had Kawhi guarding him the whole time in the series they lost. And just took him out of the game. He was a shell of himself in those series. Although you can say he was hurt in the Miami one. He hasn't really done anything in the postseason.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope you come back for the next video.